I've gained spiritual development from the TLS course.
It's an amazing opportunity. It's hard work, but it's hugely rewarding.
The rewards from leading worship just by standing up there is just so much. It was really good.
The greatest thing that I've gained is an understanding of what God is doing in the world, what God is doing through people and what God can do through normal people like me.
I've been a Christian all my life, and it amazes me just how little I knew or understood. And well, I'm on a journey for the rest of my life.
TLS is a learning and training experience. Some people might look upon it as a correspondence course, but actually it's much more than that, because it's not a matter of just people receiving material at home and studying at home. It has a number of different ways in which people engage in learning. It's an opportunity for people to develop their understanding of God, of the church, of what it means to be a Christian in the present day, but also, as many of our students find, in order to grow in their spirituality and in their faith.
I would like to become a lay preacher, a proper one, and I think the church is going to need them very much, and this seemed a good way. It covered so many of the things that I thought I needed.
I felt that God was calling me to do something, and I wasn't really sure what it was, so I thought I would go on TLS to learn a bit more about myself.
After receiving my initial call, I inquired with a few people, ministers, people who had done TLS previously, and they encouraged me to take TLS up.
I'm looking to study TLS with a view, hopefully, to going on to the Gateways into Worship module, and hopefully, ultimately, to become an accredited lay preacher.
The most enjoyable part of TLS has been learning more about Scripture and growing spiritually. It's so exciting. I've really enjoyed it.
The local study group where I meet with other course participants and our local tutor has been something that I found really stimulating and very enjoyable. And I have to say that the residential weekends too have been an absolute highlight of the course so far.
TLS weekends provide the opportunity for those who are participating in the courses to meet a wider range of people on the same journey. They have the chance to engage with people who don't belong to their local region, who might come from a quite different cultural context, to engage with them about the same subjects, about the same themes. It's a time of learning, but it's also a time of great fun and fellowship.
Definitely the most enjoyable part has been the residential weekends, the tutorials, and having an opportunity to meet other people who are going through the same thing that I'm going through, learning more about God and realizing that we're all in this together.
The people on there are so accepting and willing to help you grow. It's made me help shape what it is to be up there, what it's like, and just generally experience and being what could possibly and potentially be a minister.
I've had to think much more deeply about issues than I have done previously, and that for me has been a really challenging part of the course, but something that's definitely helped me to grow and develop, I think.
looking inside and actually asking the deep and sometimes difficult questions of where is my life going and what do I need to do?
I know the most challenging part has been completion of essays, the tight deadlines that we have to adhere to.
A person taking TLS would have to be rather strong, determined, and a self-motivator. You've got to be able to get on with it.
We would say that TLS is not for all. There are some people for whom TLS is not the course, but for many it is, because it offers this interaction between practice and theory, this constant questioning about, if you have learned this in what you're reading, how does this relate to what you're living?
I would recommend TLS for those people who are seeking answers, for those people who want to find out and know more about God.
It's a long journey and there are some difficult times, but overall, you get through the end and you meet God.
It's an amazing experience and I would wholeheartedly recommend it.
I'm of an age, and to find that I'm really have come across something that is a wow factor is wonderful.